So there's some rumblings about Addison Rae potentially joining the Dream SMP, and a lot of people are being pretty harsh, and I just kind of want to take the unpopular opinion and kind of just stand up for Addison Rae. Look, I don't really watch Addison Rae's content. That's not my type of stuff. She's not my type of creator. But at the same time, the backlash I'm seeing is just absurd. And I just want to take today's video and just try and give perspective of why I think people should chill out a little bit. And I know there's probably a lot of people who follow me who were part of that whole get Addison Rae off the Dream SMP, like get her out of here. And that's totally fair, but at least hear me out on this one. Please consider subscribing. I'm really trying to hit 100K before April so I could potentially get my silver play button before I graduate, which would be really cool. Also, make sure to turn on the notifications because YouTube doesn't always push my videos. I'm going to be posting a lot more. I'm back in the YouTube grind, baby. Let's go. And while you're down there, leave a like in the video, and no joke, no scam. If you leave a like in the video, you'll have 100,000 years of good luck. No refunds. Anyways, enjoy. Anyways, welcome back to a brand new video. Connor uploading 2 days in a row. I know that's absolutely insane. I'm back on my YouTube grind. I'm going to be honest, I'm back in the YouTube grind. I missed you guys. I missed actually being a YouTuber. I enjoy it a lot. And also, if you don't upload my videos, you don't get paid. So I am back. And anyways, I really do appreciate the support with the last video. 1 out of 10 on the studio. You'll love to see it. And anyways, let's talk about this whole Addison Rae stuff on the Dream SMP. A lot of you guys probably didn't even hear about it, especially if you're not on Twitter, because it really was only a Twitter thing. And as someone who has dedicated a little bit too much of their time on Twitter, I will explain it to you so that you don't have to go on that app. You are welcome. Anyways, there was like a screenshot leaked or some kind of image that kind of showed that Addison Rae was on the Dream SMP Discord server. This doesn't necessarily mean that she's going to be like an integral member of the Dream SMP. If anything, I don't really know. I'm not going to make predictions about it. Go watch Kian or someone. I don't know, someone who like really involves himself in that kind of stuff. I'm not that kind of guy. I don't actually watch the Dream SMP as much as people think that I do. I do watch it occasionally in the highlights, and it's a really good, it's a good show. They do a good job. It's all I'm going to say. But anyways, a lot of people are not happy. And here's the thing. Addison Rae has been involved with kind of the Minecraft crew for a while, like I'd say in the last couple of months. She's made some appearances on Among Us and all that kind of stuff. And Twitter's responded negatively every single time. And it's just, at this point, I don't know, I'm going to be taking the unpopular perspective because I was looking through the trending hashtag and everyone was like, go away. Petition to make Addison Rae off the Dream SMP. I hate her. Like all this stuff. And dude, it was brutal, man. I was looking through that and I was like, if Addison Rae was to check this, she would not be having a good time. I think the first time that this kind of happened was Addison Rae made an appearance with Dream, I think. I forgot what it was exactly. But then on Addison Rae's TikTok, it was like her comment section was flooded with stay away from Dream, all that kind of stuff. And I was just like, damn, that's so harsh. And it actually it was so bad that Dream commented on it, saying that he didn't like it. He didn't like the people were so harsh on her. You can say that you don't like someone's content, but it's also the way that you go about it. You can say, hey guys, I don't really like this creator. I will probably be skipping any events that have this person in it, just giving my feedback. Anyways, keep doing what you're doing, all that kind of stuff. That's totally fine if you want to say that. You are entitled to your opinion. But it just comes to a point where if you're just brutal and harsh about it, and also, here's the thing, if everyone is already saying this, do you not think that they know? Do you think that you really also have to add your 2 cents in to a mob at this point? It's like if 100,000 people have already said something negative, do you really think that you saying another negative thing is going to add anything to the situation, if not make it worse? So the thing is, it isn't Minecraft Twitter that does this only. It is everywhere, man. Like wherever I go for Addison Rae and these TikTokers, they get absolutely bombarded, even by their own fans and even by people who are just kind of like TikTok normies at the end of the day. I just kind of feel bad for them in general. So this is in no way an attack on people who, the Minecraft Twitter community, because, a lot of them follow me. And the thing is, I bet a lot of people watching this video who follow me on Twitter probably said something negative, and that's okay. I'm just going to voice why, in my opinion, it's kind of unnecessary. If anything, it's probably probably negative. I mean, if you say something negative, then it's negative, but that it's actually having a pretty detrimental impact on those creators. First of all, you're allowed to say that stuff, but just know that the creators that you also enjoy, if you are a fan of Dream and his content, he said that he doesn't like it. He said that he doesn't like it when you do that. And also I was looking through Twitter in Tommy's chat today, people were just spamming him with stuff, and I think he had to clarify that he didn't like that. It's not just on Addison at this point, it's everyone who's involved, because imagine you're playing with someone and your entire comment section is just spammed with hate for that person. You're probably having a pretty bad time too. So at the end of the day, if you're just going around saying that stuff, you're almost kind of ruining the experience for all the content creators trying to put something together. And it would be a little bit of a different story if Addison was going to be a, a integral part of the Dream SMP. I can understand where you guys would be like, I don't want her to be everywhere. But guys, let's be real. She's going to make 1 or 2 cameo appearances like one day or 2 days max. Is that really going to ruin the entire viewing experience? You can take a day off. You can watch another streamer at this point. I mean, Addison Rae is not a Minecraft YouTuber. She's a TikTok. She does whatever she does, right? At the end of the day, she's not going to be in your feed every single day. She's not going to be in everyone's streams. Yeah, she'll play Among Us with people occasionally, but it just seems so overblown at this point. I'm going to talk a little bit more generally about a lot of kind of the backlash going to kind of the top TikTok people. A lot of it recently, it has been kind of justified. I mean, if you're going on vacation and posting about it during this time when, everyone really shouldn't be, I totally understand the backlash, but it's just been like a constant like a constant just like spamming of just backlash for everything that they do at this point. If anything, when I see it, it's almost, in the beginning, I'll be honest, I was kind of getting behind it. I didn't say anything personally. I didn't tweet out anything, but I was like, yeah, these people are doing some things I disagree with. I'm totally fine that they're getting backlash. But at this point, it's been so constant and so brutal that it's really annoying and kind of upsetting for me to see now. I think something that, people forget sometimes is, people who make content, they actually will read the stuff sometimes. I mean, eventually you'll learn to just stop reading it. Like, I've stopped reading my Twitter indirects. I've limited my mentions to only people who follow me because people are unnecessarily cruel. I'm not some weak person on the internet. I think I have a decently thick skin. But after a while, that stuff gets to you because it's people sitting down and speaking as if you don't hear them, as if you're speaking behind their back. But I hear them. I see all that stuff. And I stopped after a while. But here's the thing. I can do that because I can just ignore my indirects. I don't even look up my name. I can ignore my mentions. But if you're on trending, no, you're going to see that. So it's important to remember that humans are built to survive. They're not built to thrive. What I mean by that is that they're always looking for something to improve on to make sure that they're surviving. That's why when one negative thing happens, you hyper-focus on it and ignore everything else that is good that is happening because you are built to make sure that you address all the problems. That's why you're not designed to be happy, you're designed to survive. And that goes with internet comments too. You can get 100 great comments, but if you get one negative one, even just one partially negative one, you're going to forget those 100 good comments and just focus on the one that's negative. And imagine if you had that times 100,000, bro. Imagine you were trending and everyone there hated on you. I don't care how much you say that you don't care. You will. And I think people forget sometimes that there's actually someone who's there's an actual person behind there. And 100% you can criticize people. And if you're a content creator, you're fair game. And 100% you can, be constructive about it. But when it's just like, I hate this person, I hate seeing this person, boo, go away, stay away. Like, man, that's just kind of annoying. Like, it's not even annoying. It's annoying for me to see. But, that's probably pretty detrimental to anyone who that is going against. And imagine at that scale. Yes, you have so many supporters, but at the same time, the thing I spoke about earlier, if you get 100 good comments and one negative one, it doesn't matter that you got 100 good comments. It matters that you got one negative one. And I know it's like the internet and you need to deal with it, but this has just been obsessive recently, in my opinion, personally. I know that there's going to be a lot of people who are going to, continue going after Addison Rae and those people. And, that's fine. I really don't care. I mean, if I see it on my timeline, I'll probably just mute it, but that's a function of Twitter. It is what it is. And like, that's fine. You can not like her as a creator. If you're going to go about it, here's the thing. Let's compromise. I always like compromising. Let's do a little bit of a compromise. If you really don't want to see her and you want to make sure that your voice is heard, be constructive about it. Don't be a jerk about it at the end of the day. Be nice about it. Maybe you really, really don't like her, but realize that you're also speak to her as if you were actually speaking to her and not hiding behind a little phone, okay? And I say that with everything. Speak to her as if you were speaking to a person, because you are at the end of the day. Yeah, maybe she's not going to see your post, but she's going to see the cumulative post. She's going to see the aggregate result. People saying pretty negative things. And you can totally have a negative opinion about her. Just kind of package it in a nice way, man, at the end of the day. Like, if you have something, criticism for me, package it nicely. I'm much more likely to actually act on a criticism if it's packaged to me nicely. Like, if someone says, hey, man, keep doing what you're doing, but I would suggest you do X, Y, and Z. Have a good day. Whatever. Something like that. That's kind of generic. Or if someone said, your content's the worst, I absolutely hate you, I just want to let you know that you should do X, Y, and Z. The suggestion was exactly the same, but I'm going to ignore the second one, and I will actually take into consideration the first one. It's not just being about decent to the other person, it's if you actually want people to pay attention to you. If you actually want the content creators to do what you want them to do, be nice about it. That will actually be more effective in my experience. Yeah, I mean, Charlie, Dixie, Addison, their content it's not my cup of tea. I find it a little bit annoying, how successful they are. Fair enough. But at the same time, I feel really bad for them because of the level of just hate that they're getting for just kind of nothing, man. I mean, you just don't like them for like no real good reason at the end of the day. And you're allowed to do that. I'm not saying that you have to like people. I'm not saying that you have to have reasons to dislike people. There are people that I know that I just don't like for no really good reason. That's just something that happens. But at least be okay. At least be nice about it, man. At least realize that if the roles were reversed, it would not be very fun. Anyways, I think I'm going to wrap it up around here. I think I made my point. TLDR, if you were just watching the gameplay and didn't hear what I said, there's quite a few of you. That's fine. I get it. I sometimes space out and watch the gameplay too when I'm watching videos like this. TLDR, you're allowed to have opinions, but one, remember that there's actually a person who might read that, and they will take it as if you said it to their face. And also, if you're just nice about it, they're more likely to do what you say. That is just a common rule, and that's just something you should know. So anyways, boys, appreciate you watching, or girls, or whatever, I don't really care. I say boys with just to mean guys, and when I say guys, I mean you. So anyways, I appreciate everyone watching. Leave a like on the video if you haven't already done so. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Consider turning on notifications because YouTube isn't always promoting my vids and stuff, which is totally chill, but it is what it is. Thank you to the channel members. Join the Discord server. Follow me on Twitter. Anyways, I appreciate it. Finally, if you want to keep helping me out, go watch another one of my videos. I do appreciate it. Peace.